Hello, my YouTube family. I am Hussein like nobody's damn business. You just don't know. You just don't know. So let us get started with lips of the day, shall we? Two of the newbies that I got from yesterday. Thank you, Sean. NYX in Plum, lined and filled. This is a really gorgeous shade. Is the Bare Minerals Moxie lipstick in Live Large. Sample. And this is what it looks like, people. That is Live Large. It's a nice mauvey shade. I love this shade. I am going to swatch it for you. That is what it looks like. Is that not gorgeous? And do you want to talk about the lasting power on this? What? All day. This is after lunch. And I finished eating lunch at 10 to 3. And it is now 6:14. Lasting power for days. Moisturizing for days. Love this shade. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Sean. So, okay, that's lips of the day. Important people, people. Important people. Guests, clients, potential clients. It's kind of sickening to see one company kiss ass to another company because you want their business so damn badly. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? Ever since yesterday, Nancy, the guests will be arriving at 12. Okay, I'm well aware. So why are you coming at me at 9:45 talking about all the guests here yet? Weren't they supposed to come at 12? Oh yeah, they're supposed to come at 12, but sometimes, they come early. I would have let you know if they came. So that's 9:45, 10 o'clock. No signs of the guests yet, huh? I don't think it's 12 o'clock yet. Weren't they supposed to come at 12? Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you have to email me. I email you and her as soon as they arrive. I'm on it. 10:10. Are you checking to see if the guests have arrived? No, I'm playing badminton in the backyard. That's what I'm doing. Was I supposed to do that? Was I supposed to check with the guests? No, I did not get nasty. But every single person that's asking me if the guests have arrived, they're the same ones that emailed me yesterday talking about the guests will arrive at 12. So why are you up on me 2 hours before the guests come? Why? Finally, when the guests come, I do what I'm supposed to do. I let everybody in God's country know, hear ye, hear ye. The guests have arrived. Lunch delivery here and there. Everybody on edge because the guests are here. Look at this one. All day. Phones ringing off the hook. But here's the pièce de résistance. And it always seems to happen 5 minutes before it's time for me to go. I'm already tense, but I see light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm like, okay. Let me reel it back. At around 4 o'clock, somebody called for my supervisor and said that he was referenced by somebody else in the company who we all work with. And that reference told this caller to talk to my supervisor. Okay, fine. Now I'm about to call her to let her know, but I see that she's on the phone. So she's on the phone. So I email her. No, I get back to the caller and I say, well, I'm sorry, she's on the phone right now. Is there a number where she could get back to you? No, I'll hold. So since I can't call her, I email her hoping that she'll see the email to let her know that so and so, referenced by such and such, is holding for you. He's holding for you. He holds for about 7 to 10 minutes and then he hangs up. So then I email her again and I say, oh, never mind the caller. He hung up. This all happened at around 4. She emails me back at 5:25. Now I only have 5 minutes left, people. Now he going cat crazy. Nancy, we've spoken about your communication skills. When I get, this time it was a vendor, and so I'm glad it wasn't important. But when somebody calls for me, you have to be like something about my communication skills, and you really should pick up the phone more often. Now, we've gone through this before. My family knows. So I emailed her back and I say, that was my intention to call you, but I saw that you were on the phone. That is why I emailed you. She didn't email me back. But then all of a sudden I see her light up. I see new girls light up, and I see big girls light up. That's the HR department. Like right after. So I'm figuring, oh, she must be talking to them, asking them, oh, because I could just feel it. She was probably asking them, does Nancy call when you have calls? And if they lie and tell her no, she doesn't call, they are full-blown liars. Because those two, new girl and big girl, I pretty much call all the time for them. As to whether they pick up the phone or not, that's a whole other ball of wax. I pretty much call for everybody. But do you pick up the phone? You want me to communicate. You want me to master my communication skills. Communication deals with 2 people, right? 2 or more people. I have to communicate a message to you. You want me to pick up the phone to communicate that you have somebody waiting on the line for you. Okay. Would that mean that you would have to pick up the phone if I'm calling you? Bitch, don't start with me. Don't start with me. Especially 5 minutes before it's time for me to go. Why? And then if I call too much, then it's, you can email us every once in a while. But then if I email too much, then it's, we really have to work on your communication skills. You need to call us. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. So when I do call you and you don't pick up and then I email you and I tell you in the email, that's usually how it starts. I usually start every time they want me to call and they don't pick up, the first sentence in the email is, I just tried calling you, you did not pick up. So-and-so, such and such, and the rest of the message. So don't tell me that I'm not calling you. I called you. You can even go back to your phone records to see any incoming calls. You'll see that it's from the reception desk, tried to call you, you did not call back, you did not pick up the phone. If you really want to get technical about it, do that. I'm not feeling guilty for nothing. I'm doing my job. But you want to talk about my communication skills. All of a sudden, you want to talk about my communication skills? Let's talk about your communication skills, bitch. Okay? Let's talk about the fact that every time the HR department is doing something festive, like, Halloween or whatever, all of a sudden, I don't get that communication. I don't get the fact that, oh, Nancy, we're doing a theme of such and such. Would you like to participate? Oh, no, I don't get any of that. Oh, no. All of a sudden, I'm an island onto my own. But when you feel I'm not communicating, all of a sudden, I'm part of the HR department. So it's just convenient for you when it's convenient for you, and it's inconvenient for you when it's inconvenient for you. That's the way it's going to work? But I'm the one that's supposedly the one that's always in trouble, and I'm not communicating properly. Oh. I need to go now because I'm enjoying very much the 5-disc version of the Battle of the Five Armies. I'm enjoying the behind the scenes ever so much. I need to watch more of that and to lower my blood pressure, and that's going to do it for me. Did anybody see American Story, the O.J. Simpson situation? Can John Travolta get more outlandish? I'm just saying. And tonight is American Crime. See, one is American Story, and the other one is American Crime with Connor Jessup, the one I was talking about last week. This kid is phenomenal. It's going to be a very poignant episode tonight because I think at the end of the episode, maybe 15 minutes before the show ends, they're going to talk to real victims of, you know, high school crime and a student coming to school with a gun, because that's what happened last week. Connor Jessup's character, Taylor, turned around. One of the bullies snuck up behind him, and he had the gun in his hand, and he turned around and he shot him. So at the end of the episode, or maybe even at the beginning of the episode, I don't know how it's going to run, they're going to talk to real victims who have, you know, been part of a situation like that. So it should be a really, really interesting show tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. But right now, I need to take this away from my head. I need to get these clothes off of me, and I need to slip into my comfy cozies and just woosah. I don't even know if I'm going to eat dinner tonight. You know when you sometimes you just are so pissed off because you know you are doing your job, but these little idle threats of we need to talk about your communication. You need to focus on your communication skills. Okay? I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing it to the best of my ability. Do you now want me to put the person on hold and then get away from my desk, knock on the door to let you know, oh, by the way, there's a call waiting for you, and then come back to my desk and transfer it over? Would you like me to do that? As my phones continue to blow up with other phone calls coming in, but I'm not there to pick it up because I'm trying to communicate to you that you have a call waiting. Would you like me to do that now? Okay. That's it, people. That's it. That's all. Yeah. That's it. That's all. It was raining all damn day. Gray, hard rain, soft rain, piddly rain, mist, mist, piddly rain, hard rain, torrential. I'm going now, people. Okay, I'm going. I have to go. I have to hoosah. Because you know, I tend to hold on to things, and this is something I really should not be holding on to, especially since I've been around this bend before. I am not going to be made to feel guilty about something that I am not doing wrong. Don't try me. Maybe if you picked up the phone every once in a while when I called you, you'd get these calls. And if she only knew how many calls I have been blocking for her, because if I called her every single time a vendor called, oh, the next email would be, you know what, Nancy, you can just take a message and email them to me. Didn't you just say that you wanted me to work on my communication skills and that you want me to call more often? Now you want me to email? But then when I email too much, you tell me I'm not communicating? between a rock and a fucking hard place. Okay, I'm sorry. It had to come out. It had to come out. All right, I'm done. Too old for this shit. I'm too old. I really, really need to go start playing my lottery tickets again. All right, I love you. I am sorry. Let me apologize for the foul mood that I am in, but now that I have explained why, I hope you understand. I will see you tomorrow. 3 down, 2 more to go, sweet Jesus. Hang in there, Nancy, hang in there. I will talk to you tomorrow, my loves. Bye now. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, because I absolutely adore this. Okay? I love you. Bye-bye.